If you took 1,000 Christians and put them in a room and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have very good news. Just for you today, I have a very special treat. We're going to make you pizza more than you could ever eat. But there is a catch. Before we start baking, you all have to agree on the one kind of pizza we'll be making. There's no shortage of choices, meats, fruits, greens, so combo them together until you all agree you've created the tastiest pie you could ever imagine. Now, what do you think would happen?" One brave soul would raise his voice and say, "Clearly, pepperoni is the only choice," offending the vegans and those on a diet, which wouldn't be enough to start a riot. But nonetheless, lines would start to be drawn between those who like beef and those who like prawns. And when someone brings up the idea of a carrot, a committee would form to determine its merit. And every group would think their opinion most credible and every other opinion inedible. So at the end of the day, when we can't all agree, we'll just serve you all plain cheese. Now, some of you are grinning. You're winning. You wanted plain cheese from the beginning. And some of you hate all of it. You're lactose intolerant. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is our brains are so definitively unique. And if some prefer onions while others prefer leeks, don't you find it troubling and a little bit odd to expect to agree on every non-crucial, unprovable minutia of an infinite God? But we hold so tight to what we deem right, and we're so concerned with how we deserve it that we forget to serve it. And we find ourselves in our own little boxes, completely divided and completely obnoxious. We're so inward focused that we fail to notice the world around us is eroding as we're imploding into our own egos, and we go to great lengths to fix what we find important, but to the needs of others lie dormant. See, we're supposed to be his eyes, his feet, his hands, but we use them to build walls and draw lines in the sand. We take the smallest things and make them so dramatic. We love to critique and argue semantics. And if we spend all of our time writing scathing reviews with keyboard courage and Facebook feuds, we might just find ourselves in a knot. We might just find that we have all lost the plot. See, what if the people we serve don't care what kind of pizza we prefer? I know it's hard to believe and trust, but what if the world is not about us? What if what the world really needs is just plain cheese, void of our opinions and decrees, off of our high horses and down on our knees, literally washing feet, literally serving food to eat? May this church be a place of unity and grace, where every displaced face is embraced, where we are ever searching for the greatest need, and together serving basic, boring, nourishing, and life-giving plain cheese.